Chapter 7. Spectre's Shadow. The camp was alive with the noise of heavy machinery, but Elias hardly noticed anymore. His body moved through the motions of work, while his mind remained elsewhere, caught between the code he built in secret and the quiet presence of Emma Clark. She was becoming a part of his life in ways he hadn't expected. Coffee shared in the mornings, walks into town on Sundays, a steady voice when the days felt too long. Elias had grown used to solitude, but with Emma nearby, the silence didn't feel so heavy. And that unsettled him, because caring for someone meant risk. In Langley, the screens glowed in the dim operations room. Analysts sat in rows, their fingers flying across keyboards, and on one monitor, a warning flashed red. Unauthorized access detected. "Sir," an analyst called out, "we've got a breach attempt." Not local, someone's hitting the Ward file. Director Mason Cole stepped forward, his jaw tightening. "Trace it." The analyst shook his head, sweat already forming on his brow. "He's good. Masking through layers we can't peel back yet. Whoever this is, he calls himself Spectre." Cole's eyes narrowed at the handle appearing on the screen, left like a calling card. Spectre. The hacker wasn't just phishing, he was targeting. And if he succeeded, Elias Ward's existence and his work could spill out into the open. Cole turned sharply toward his aide. "Double surveillance on Ward. If Spectre gets close to the truth, we need to know before Ward does, and keep Clark out of this. She doesn't need to know what's breathing down his neck." That night, Emma knocked on Elias's trailer door, carrying 2 steaming cups of coffee. He let her in without hesitation. She handed him one, her smile easy. "You always look like you haven't slept in days. I thought this might help." Elias accepted the cup, his fingers brushing hers for a brief second. The smallest touch, but it lingered in both their minds. He sat at his desk, the laptop closed but still humming faintly beneath his hand. "Sleep isn't always simple," he admitted. Emma tilted her head, studying him. "Because of your projects?" Elias gave her a look, cautious, unreadable, then nodded once. "Something like that." Emma sipped her coffee, deciding not to push further. The air between them was quiet, but comfortable. Yet outside that small trailer, invisible to them both, another presence was circling. Spectre. The hacker's fingers moved across his keyboard in some dark apartment, his eyes fixed on CIA firewalls. Each barrier was another puzzle, and puzzles were meant to be solved. On his screen, a phrase appeared in bold letters, written by his own hand. "All secrets want to be free." Back at Langley, Mason Cole rubbed his temples. If Spectre broke through, Elias Ward's quiet world and Emma's fragile bond with him would explode into chaos. And Cole knew one thing with certainty. They were running out of time.